Today we're going to be talking about how to find low competition keywords that rank. Now, 9 times out of 10, a low competition keyword actually derives from its search volume. Let me explain. If there's a bunch of large companies out there, do you think that they're going to be competing for keywords with, 1,000 searches, 500 searches, or are they going to be competing with, keywords that, or other websites that produce for keywords with 500,000 searches, a million searches, 750,000? Well, the answer is obviously they're going to be competing for larger competition keywords. So the truth is first, how do we actually even find low competition keywords? Well, typically, if a keyword has less search volume, there's a chance that it could potentially be lower competition. The only problem is that eventually, even if you sniff out these golden keywords that have lower competition but with some sort of search demand, you're going to start having competitors. So what can you do to actually make sure that you have lower competition? This is the thing that nobody talks about. No matter what keyword you select, there are websites that will rank for them no matter what. I'll give you a quick example. So I'm a writer on WAP.com. WAP.com has become very quickly one of the largest websites on the planet. It serves millions of people each and every day. They have processed almost, I think, well over $1 billion by now. And I'm a writer for them. And whenever I write an article for them, it is the first on Google. It's ranked permanently first on Google. Now, that's not necessarily because of my writing skill, because if we took that same article and we posted it to a different website, that different website wouldn't rank first on Google, especially immediately. The one thing that you have to understand is website authority matters, and it makes a huge difference. So you can target a keyword with no competition. That doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to rank first. Why? Because Google has updates and algorithm updates that serves other websites over yours, even if you have better content. This is called authority, website authoritativeness. Now, there's no point of going to a tool for you to check how authoritative your website is. If your website is brand new, or even if it's old, and you don't get traffic to that website, your website has no authority. That's just point blank, period. Okay? Website authority is definitive. And all you have to do is look at your Google Search Console to figure that out. All right? Now, Google doesn't actually give you authoritativeness any longer. A lot of people think they do, but they don't. You are responsible for your own authority. Posting your website on YouTube, posting your website on Pinterest, on all these different places, and actually getting attention and allowing Google to see how people interact with your website is the fastest way to build authority. So, for example, let's say I create a website tonight and I write an article for GLP-1 agonist pill. Well, that article has 320 searches per month. There's a good chance that there's not crazy competition for it, all right? Because it has a lower type of search volume. When we go over here and we look at the competition score, it's ranked at 31. So it's not even that good of an opportunity from an SEO score. There's a good chance if I have a brand new website, I'll never even see the light of day trying to rank for that keyword. But let's say I already have a website that's developed in the GLP-1 space, and let's say I generate 50,000 searches a month. If I write an article for that website, for that keyword, there's a good chance I could rank 1 on there. And with that rank 1, I can go sell advertising spots to companies who actually sell GLP-1 pills and then make an extra $20,000 a month. Why do you think that is? It's because of my website authority. Google already trusts me, and therefore I'll rank. See, there's 2 components to competition, and specifically succeeding in a low competition environment. You could succeed in a low competition environment by finding a keyword that's untapped, sure. But in a matter of weeks, months, or years, you're going to have competition. And the question is what do you do when the competition comes around? And the answer is you better have that second phase, which is the website authoritativeness. You're developing this reputation in your industry over a longer period of time in Google's eyes, where Google looks at you and they say, you know what? On this topic, that website is the authority in this space. And it's an algorithmic formulaic equation that takes into account engagement, takes into account traffic, location of traffic, demographics, takes into account a lot of things. But the point is that you have to be an overall authority. You have to have all the engagement metrics. You have to have loads of content. You have to have resources that help people, as opposed to just creating one article, hoping and praying that you're going to do well. So hopefully this video helps on how to dominate low competition keywords and how to actually find them, because finding them is not the problem. It's about finding them, using them, and then maintaining a low competition status, which is essentially dominating an authority, allowing you to maintain that first position. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out. Bye.